16 of 100 Teabag ephemera. Wow. Well, these are leftover playing cards from December Ambra in December. And so I had to add two of them. I had to add a tea bag and then cut it around and cut out the center. The playing cards have been embossed with a big shot. The ones that I added the tea bags to, they were embossed without the tea bag. Number 8 that you see up there in the corner, it was embossed with the tea bag on it. This is number 8. I am making frames for photos with the playing cards. And I'm cutting this one out a little bit bigger than what the print is. And I'm kind of messing it up a little bit, so I had to go and fix it afterwards, fuss with it to try to make it as straight as I could. But it's not meant to be perfect, but just pleasing to the eye. This is really pretty paper. I think it's onion skin. It's from a probably 1950s birthday card to a daughter. So I'm just checking here. I think I want this particular frame of flowers. And so I drew around it, but you also have to leave space around your cutting so you can glue it to the frame. This lady, I like her handbag. She's an older lady, has gray hair. And again, make sure you leave margins around where you penciled in so that you can have enough border to glue it onto the frame. Now I decided to paint a couple of the frames. Actually, I'm going to paint all 3 of them, but I'm only going to show you these 2 because the other frame, I painted it the exact same way, except I used purple and copper, and here I'm using blue and copper. So these picture frames, they have all been coated with matte medium. I use a fluid liquid from Golden. Then I take the golden copper, put little dots all over, and then I take water and spray the copper all over the frame. Very happy with that. The same with this. This photo is of my dad and my mom in the background, and my little brother Phil. He's about 2 years old, got tired of walking. We were in Japan. So I'm cutting out this photo and going to add it to my page. So the acetate I cut a little bit bigger than the photo. It's really hard to see, but all the photos on top of them have acetate. That's an acetate sheet. I bought this from Amazon very cheaply. It was one of those secondary prices. Somebody must not have liked it, or their packaging went bananas. So I think I got it like for half price. And here I'm doing her acetate as well. Again, the acetate is hard to see but I am leaving a border around their photos so that the acetate is larger than the photo. Here's my wipe-offs, showing you where I wiped off my paints. All right, well, I'm ready now to start with the pages. This particular page is from my Ko-fi shop. I have moon glows, and I think there's like 10 different moon glows in the photo area to digitalize. That's digitalized, and you can download them in my Ko-fi shop. I left them for free right now. I'll leave them for free for a few days. If anybody wants to download them, you can. And then I need to add some hearts to this because my photo is just going to pop on the bottom all by itself, and I think it needs a connection. So I take black ink, permanent ink, and dot it into the stencil, just where the 3 hearts are, trying to get heart shapes. They're a little bit wonky hearts, but eventually with a little more black ink in areas, you can tell that they are hearts. But wonky hearts, I should say. So I have to mess with it a little bit of adding more ink here and there. Now I'm erasing the pencil lines from the card here. Sorry about my phone cord here. I didn't realize that I was filming with it until it was too late. But you do put the acetate on first, and then you put your photo, and you glue them down. And I got my page here, and I'm going to stick this in the corner, and see how I had to like have something coming down to attach to it. And this is the older lady. I'm putting the acetate, and then I am going to place her next. I did have to trim some of the acetate off on this particular one. Just so it's not showing. And there she is, and I got her purse. That's cool. All right. Now this is the second page that I'm fixing. This comes from my moon glow photos. I took photos of the moon, and then I put them through AI to make some different colors in different ways. But that is an original picture of mine, of the moon. So edging it with marine, the color of blue, mariner. And then I am going to paste, glue. And I don't know why I didn't fix that darn phone cord right there when it got into my way, but I'm so thinking about the project that I don't know. All right, so I ended up using the page here in my journal. I did the older lady and my father on that particular moon glow page, and then the circles connecting them. And then this second page here is the one with the flower and the blue and the hearts. Only need to put the glue around the edging. I did have to measure the papers on my computer so they were the right size. decided to cut off some of the edging on the side and on the top. Well, thank you for watching my video. I hope you come back. Please like and subscribe, and you'll get a whole bunch more tea bag videos. I'm going to do them for 100 days, every day. I'm just monkeying around, making sure everything's glued well. Then I want to cut the page a little bit more. And my moon glow pages with the pictures, I think, are done. Here it is. Close-up of the flowers, close-up of the older lady, a close-up of my dad and my mom in the background, my little brother on his shoulders.